Okay, so next, how do I prove I qualify? All right, so as I mentioned, um, apart from the education requirements, you must show that your work has substantial merit and national importance. So, it's kind of vague, but you must show both. You have to show merit and importance. And how we do that is we really focus on your field and your endeavor, what you would like to do in the US, and to show that it has merit and is critically important to the US. So obviously fields like sciences, health, technology, um, those types of fields very naturally can demonstrate importance to the US. We would have to show the benefit to the US, which can take all shapes and forms. It doesn't have to be economic. And I wanted to point out the STEM fields. So if you are in a STEM field, science, technology, engineering, mathematics, you are in a, I don't know, better place to apply for the NIW right now. I'm not sure if anyone's aware, but back about a year and a half ago, the Biden administration eased restrictions on the NIW for STEM applicants. So right there, because the government has eased restrictions for the purpose of the NIW, you're already proving merit and importance. And they ease the restrictions because they feel that those fields are critically important to the US to remain competitive. So just by having a STEM field, you're kind of already showing your merit and importance. Okay. And then the next requirement is you have to show that you are well suited to pursue that work in the US. So how do we show that? Education, that you have the education in the field to pursue that work. You've had success in your field and in your work. Maybe you've won some awards, you've published papers, you have something novel that you created, patents, things like that. Again, you don't have to show that you're in the top of your field, just that you're, at least exceptional. You've done some work that really demonstrates that you are well suited. What's important is having a future plan as well. So, your past is really important in demonstrating that you're well suited, but also what are your plans for the future? And how are you well suited to carry out those plans? And then also what I found really important is showing that people outside of your, kind of bubble, I guess, external people are interested in your work. So for example, if you're doing work involving, government research funded, a project, something like that, it would be great to get a letter from, the government agency if possible, or similar. So somebody kind of independent, external, who can speak to the importance of your work in the US. And then taken as a whole, finally, is that the US Immigration Service will weigh everything, all the evidence you've provided to decide if on balance it benefits the US to waive the job offer requirement and the labor certification requirement. So, and the perm labor certification requirement is to ensure that there's no U.S. Citizen or green card holder that could perform the job. So um, there would have to be a reason that the U.S. would waive that and grant you the green card. And the things again they'll look at is your field. Again, STEM right now the government has said is a high priority um, field. Anybody working, technology, engineering is considered important to the U.S. They'll also look on balance, what work have you done? What's already underway? What are your plans for the future? Um, Job, like I said, there's been some confusion about you have to create jobs or there has to be an economic benefit. No, not necessarily. So that was just an extremely brief overview of the NIW. If you have additional questions, please reach out to me at hello@alagarilaw.com, or you can DM me at any time. And hopefully we will try to have these lives more frequently. As I mentioned, there's a lot of misinformation out there. Okay, talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.